is an extraordinary sight. Goosebump-inducing. The awe-inspiring entrance of The Undertaker.
Darkness has completely engulfed this entire building.
Admit it, Byron, you're scared.
A little bit.
We are seeing a legend in the flesh.
Making his way to the ring from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, The Undertaker!
The dead man about to take part in his own sick and twisted creation, the Casket match.
The Undertaker's career has been intertwined with this match. For over 30 years, we've seen casket matches, and the Phenom has been a part of the carnage in most of them.
We've seen The Undertaker put giants in those caskets. He's competed against Hall of Famers in this kind of match. He's even tried to close the lid on his own flesh and blood.
Indeed, the dark side of The Undertaker becomes even more bleak when it comes time to put his opponent in a coffin and close the lid.
The Undertaker so often says rest in peace. Tonight, there is no resting. There is no peace. The loser of this match faces the sheer terror of being locked inside of an inescapable casket.
Moments away from doing what he does best, dominating the competition.
This is his yard, and there's no turning back now. No mercy.
Are you sure there's no turning back? Gentlemen, the Fiend has evolved.
The face of fear at his most frightening.
The Fiend, a new face of horror, but now mixing beauty into this bizarre visage.
Because we know the Fiend is more than just Bray. This is an entity of multiple personalities.
And the fireflies are burning brighter than ever.
The following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
The dead man's specialty, the casket match. No disqualifications or countouts. Simply put, you drag your opponent in the casket and shut the lid to win this one.
I'd say that is easier said than done, Michael, unless you're the Undertaker.
Yeah, this is the match designed specifically to give the Undertaker a leg up, and his track record speaks for itself. There's no escaping the Grim Reaper now.
Bam! Down he goes.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Arms for the second rope.
Driving down.
He really felt the impact of that one.
Well, this is what he's trained for, to be able to put up with this kind of damage.
This type of match can prey on all of your fears. Corey, how does a competitor avoid becoming the victim and leave here victorious?
Be methodical. Execute a strategy that does not require a lot of high risk. Land heavy shots, and when the opening presents itself, make a move to get them in the casket and close that lid.
The Fiend is not accustomed to this position.
Undertaker.
Suicide dive!
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
Ooh, headbutt.
Nothing pretty about that.
They're feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and stomp right to the hand.
No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation.
Boom!
He's starting to look battered.
I'm sure the Undertaker can feel his opponent's soul fading as this one continues. Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Grabbing a hold of the arm. All the weight down.
Having a weakened arm can limit you in so many ways, making it harder to execute on even simple attacks. Denied and reversed into a DDT.
Uh-oh.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response. Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
Desperate. Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
Sent straight to the post. Just vicious.
Producing a trampling. Oh! Despite his impressive agility, Undertaker unable to avoid that.
Yeah, the Fiend broke him down there. Completely steamrolled.
Delivering nasty stomps. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. And avoids taking any damage. The Undertaker proving his offense still just wrecks the competition.
Like a wrecking ball.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Look at this.
Vaulting plancha, incredible.
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell. Boom.
These two going strike for strike, it seems. Oof.
The fight is on, and it's furious. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Ooh! Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Listen to this crowd, driving these competitors to leave everything out in the ring.
Oh my, that'll rock you. And that prevents Undertaker's attack.
No idea where this one's heading.
Stiff headbutt. I don't know what to say, guys. The Fiend is in that scary state right now.
Undertaker.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
This isn't even about gaining a victory at this point. It's about making sure your opponent can't leave the...
Wait, hold on, look at this. And he's found a way out of the hold.
Oh man, right into the steel steps.
Oh my God. Everything he can do to create space here. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Look at this. This can't be good.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the Casket.
Trying to close the lid. Trying. This is going to be tough. They did it. They survived for now.
You're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Undertaker isn't being given any room to recover.
The aggression from the Fiend is unmatched.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
He went for the shovel, and this might just turn from a... The dead man has them hoisted up into position.
Tombstone!
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
What a display of strength here. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back. They may survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
He is determined to fight out of this predicament. Dazzle set up in the corner of the ring.
Getting him in place, but for what?
Undertaker. And he heads back into the ring.
Undertaker is ready to collect another soul, gentlemen. The time has arrived to rest in peace.
Tombstone!
Good night. This is the moment. This has to be it.
And waiting ringside is a nice cozy casket with his name on it.
And a
extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the Casket
doing their best to try and close the
not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And slides back into the ring. Oh, man, you felt that. Just look at the methodical attacks of The Undertaker.
The Fiend needs to find a way to get back on the saddle.
Running power slam!
These men have given everything they have and more at this point.
This is a critical moment now to see who can find a way to keep going. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Grabbing a bat and here I am without any peanuts.
Oh my, hurling a message to their opponent.
All the way up and change of plans with a choke slam.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking. Here we go. Oh, man, he landed rough there.
The WWE Universe really these superstars on.
Pumping the adrenaline they so desperately need right now.
Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
Back in the ring. The dead man. Uh-oh.
Ooh, great anticipation.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold. Sent right into the corner.
And what we've got here isn't necessarily legal, but it's incredibly effective.
And that was a first-hand example of a dirty attack. Can Undertaker withstand this onslaught?
The Fiend's just sucking the spirit out of his opposition. Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
Trying to close the lid, trying. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet. Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
Now it.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission. Oh, no, mandible claw, paralysis kicking in. Such a death grip. He's given up, but you can tell his opposition doesn't care one bit.
What's he open to find down there?
The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here.
This whole building is shaking.
Matches like this are what it's all about.
Their last ride. Not looking good in this position. Oh, clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now. Oh my God! And he now slides back into the ring.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
Launch it to the outside.
Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside.
The dead man is now taking command.
Something tells me the Fiend enjoys some of this pain. Oh, what power!
Tombstone.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Oh, whipped right into the post.
Running leg drop.
This packed house is going absolutely nuts.
They don't want this match to end.
Dumped into the casket. Now slam the lid, and this one's open. Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing. And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner, The Undertaker.
The casket is sealed, and this one is as good as buried.
The fight for survival took over. Such a horrifying match, but it was that fear that drove them away from the casket and into victory.